Hello, 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 hello. What is up, TikTok? What is up, YouTube? What is up, Instagram? What's up, the entire social media world? What is up? I'm going to wait for a couple of you guys to hop on. In the meantime, for you guys over on YouTube, you guys will be watching the replay on this, so make sure you check the link in description for my how to lose belly fat, all my other social media links, my mini course that I just came out with that is transformative on getting you onto the right path for yourself when it comes to habit building, creating rituals that actually create ease and flow while creating transformation in your life, right? So we have to do a couple hard things to get to the other side of the mountain. Okay. So I'm going to wait for a couple of you guys to hop on, and then I'm just going to dig right into it because I love talking to you guys while I'm getting ready to go into the gym. I'm sitting outside of the gym, and instead of an energy drink today, I'm having my green juice as my energy drink. I don't drink energy drinks every day, although when I do have, I just got toilet paper, all this stuff in the background, and paper towels, if you need paper towels. So you can tell that I'm running errands this morning, but yes, drinking energy drinks every day is not good. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care what it is. You do not need to rely on caffeine. You do not need to rely on energy drinks to get you going for the day. If you find that you literally feel like you just cannot survive or you can't function, you need to really do like a caffeine detox, and just like maybe get checked out on why your natural energy is so low. And a lot of us take that for granted. We think, oh, well, I'm in America, so I'm going to reference a lot of things in an American way. But, it's like part of the American way. You wake up and you have your coffee, and like it's cultural and traditional now to have coffee in America, but it's not good to be having a ton of it every single day. And if you literally can't function, if your mood is literally messed up because you have not had coffee, it's a huge indicator that you need to do what you need to do to get rid of that. So that's just an icebreaker about coffee. And, it's, I do intermittent fasting, but some days, like for example, like my energy drink doesn't really break my fast. This technically breaks my fast, but I drink it very, very slowly. So as you can see, I've been drinking on this, running errands this morning, just doing a few sips here and there. But so it's not kicking me out of my fast too harshly. But yes, make sure you guys, as you guys are coming in, make sure you guys are, liking and sharing this to other people. I definitely think that people can benefit from this. For real though, I could get lost in your eyes for your, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are, also following. Also I do have, subscriptions. I am going to start just only doing very specific live streams for my subscribers where you can even get on a FaceTime with me, and talk about, ask me whatever you want, especially in regard to health, fitness, and mindfulness and all that. So make sure you guys are subscribing. So I believe it's just right here. I'm not sure where it is on your guys' screen, but that's where it shows on my screen. So yeah, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are following. I talk about health, fitness, mindfulness, and really, I just kind of I'm not a super elder, but I've been on the planet long enough to know some decent amount of information about things that can really transform your life, shift you into a different direction, make you look at life a little bit more positively, not even a little bit more, exponentially more positively. Because before I get into the topic, one of the biggest things that I've learned is bad things will always happen in life. It's part of this journey in life. So when things happen to us and we're like, oh my gosh, why did bad things keep happening? Why does this keep happening over and over? Why can I never, God, what doesn't want me to be great? What's going on? I feel like free Big Meech. All these things, right? It seems like maybe for a few days or a few weeks, everything's going fantastic. And then boom, something happens. Even if it's something your car, breaks down and now you have to pay $1,000 out of nowhere. Or maybe someone was talking crap about you and it like hurt your feelings, or maybe the guy or girl that you liked like doesn't like you anymore and they like somebody else, like whatever. What I've learned, so I'm headed for 40. Okay, I'm headed for 40, and what I've learned is that it doesn't end. All it is this journey in life is just, it's to teach you and help you work through those situations with, to the best of your ability, with ease and grace, as much as you humanly possibly can. So the trick is to deal with it, like be ready for all those problems and try to beat yourself from the time before. So when I say beat yourself, meaning like try to handle that situation a little bit better than you did before. Okay? So I'm 37. So I'm headed there, which I'm blessed to the Most High for that. And there's just a lot of things that I've learned. And I feel like that's what I want to use this channel for. So if people are hopping on here expecting me to like dance around, number one, I used to be I'm still a dancer. Let me just get that straight. But I used to be on a professional dance team. So I love to dance, and TikTok is dope for that. You might see me like do a couple of like little things here and there or whatever. But like actually I think one of my tagged ones is of me dancing with my grandma. But this TikTok is about elevation, bettering yourself, building good habits, helping, I'm happy to help you like work through, if you have a casual question that you want to throw in here and you're not, you're open with other people seeing your question. I'm happy to help you transmute through issues, problems. That's the biggest thing too. Like if you have an issue in life, it's there to teach you something about yourself, right? So like if you're still getting mad if somebody's honking at you in traffic, or like in LA, the second before the light turns green, people start honking at you in certain areas. Not necessarily like when you go to the outskirts, but like if you're like in like the main metropolitan areas of the greater Los Angeles area, of LA County, there's like several little pockets. And if you are at the light and like 1 second before they start honking, it's wild. Now, if you get in, like if that ruins your day, that's teaching you something about yourself. So every single situation in life, what I've learned so far, being at this, the number of years on the planet, I don't say age, the number of years on the planet that I am, I've learned that the annoying things, the bad things, the hard things, the terrible things, the tragedies, they don't stop coming at you. And it equally comes to you with the fun things, the positive things, the loving things, right? So it's all part of the beauty of life. It's all part of the harmony of life. And the more you can transmute the good moments or the bad moments into a lesson that you're like, you know what, I'm actually happy I went through that. Like I know every single person on here. I need some more sun. You need some more sun, babe? Okay. So, if you are easily triggered, or if you are still, getting super upset if someone's honking at you in public, or you're, all the annoying things in life that come to you, all the bad things that come to you in life, if you can't handle it or transmute it into, you know what, I'm just going to be calm in this situation. Or you know what, let me back up a little bit, and before I just react, like let me just kind of analyze the situation. Let me just ponder on the situation. Let me marinate in the situation for a second. Okay? Let me just like, you know what, I am actually pissed off. I am mad. So because I know I'm mad, instead of just like blasting off with a text message, or blasting off with, a FaceTime, or blasting off at work and just like taking your anger out on everybody else that comes in your path, like, you know what, maybe I'm just going to remove myself and calm down for a second. Like that doesn't mean repress, that doesn't mean shove the emotions down. It just means you are handling it with more grace, right? And we see with the millions of people that are in jail that they reacted out of emotion. Like you even watch some of these cases and you just see the remorse. Not all the time, but some of the time you see the remorse and the pain that these people are going through after they've already committed this terrible, crazy crime, and they're just like, I don't know what came over me. I saw red. I went crazy for a second. And it's like, it's because of this exact thing of not knowing how to transmute these feelings that come up in life, these emotions that come up in life, not knowing how to transmute that into power, right? So it says, I'm being honest, you 120% a black angel. I love you from Texas. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm 38. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. I mean, it's like you just kind of are around long enough to like, okay, that's what I love about being in the 30s is that you're still like youthful and vital. Like you still have like the spirit of your 20s, at least in my experience and the people that I know, but you have more wisdom behind yourself. So you can like, you can make better decisions, right? Like not react the same, you can, let me just put this up a little bit higher. There we go. I like that better. I felt like it was like really low. So yeah, I just love, that's what I love about this age, right? Or this number of years on the planet. So I'm drinking my, if you see me, if my tongue looks green, this is why. Just letting you know. Any questions before I hop into my main topic? That was like an icebreaker, even though that turned into a topic on its own. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about really quick before I hop into the gym is the reason why you can't lose weight. The reason why you cannot lose weight. Make sure as you guys are coming in, some people are joining. What's up? Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you guys are tapping the like. Make sure you guys are also following. I pop on live almost every single day and we dig into really dope topics about elevation, bettering yourself. This is not a place where, I'm going to sit and twerk on live. I'm not going to twerk and like do the latest and greatest dance for TikTok. This is like elevation. This is getting to the next level. This is us building a community of like quality. And okay, wait, let me just go back a little bit. I'm not saying if you twerk, it's not quality. There's a time and place for that. But on my TikTok, it's mainly like if you're coming into my live, it's to get something of value. And if you're not looking for something that is going to elevate you or get you to think a little bit, or even you have something to drop to put me up on game on something, then I would politely ask you to hop off my live, because this is just not like, there's other platforms for that. All right. Good morning, beautiful, and good Friday to you as well. Thank you so much. Same to you. Same to you. Okay. So this is why you can't lose weight. This is the main topic why I wanted to hop on. There's so many things on the internet specifically about fitness and nutrition. Fitness, nutrition. Eat this, do this workout. Eat this, cut this out of your diet. You're doing this workout too much. Add this to your diet. You're doing too much cardio. You need to do more cardio. You need to lift these weights. You need to be vegan. You need to do keto. It's all about just only like physical movement and food. But we never really talk about the hormones. I don't care how old you are. This is even for like, I've even seen some high schoolers and junior hires and college kids that are obese. Okay. We need to start talking about stress and hormones. Stress and hormones. Now, for most people, they could still be stressed and lose a lot of weight, right? So like, this is not necessarily for you, but if you're somebody that has been going hard, okay, make sure as you guys are coming in, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are following. If you've been going hard at working out and you're just like, it's just not happening for me, I don't know what it is, you might want to look at your stress levels. Literally, you could be working out every day. You could be eating a beautiful whole food diet, even a whole food, just fruits and vegetables, okay, and not lose any weight, or maybe just lose a little bit. It's not like going like it should. Okay. If you're stressed out about losing weight, your body's cortisol levels will shoot through the roof and will trigger your body to hold on. So it's like these machines that we're living inside of, our soul is, well, we're actually living inside of our soul, but that's a whole nother conversation. But these vessels, these temples, these amazing avatars, these whatever, however you want to think about it, these amazing machines that we are blessed to live inside of, they are very intelligent. Okay? Extremely intelligent. And if you are stressed out, so, okay, let me back up. So in the last 100 years, we've significantly advanced into like a higher consciousness. And I'm not talking about like woo-woo, astral planing and meditation, all that. I'm into all that. So that's a whole nother conversation too. But I'm talking about like literally, like we used to not drive in cars and then we started driving in cars. We used to not fly and then we started flying. So every time we've advanced in like a method or a way that's like enhanced society, right? Our consciousness has also evolved with that, because when we started being able to drive, we were able to do less like walking and less physical stuff to transport things. So then we had more time to like elevate in our consciousness. Like this is just like physical science. Like if you just read some books, like you could just see like how, you could just see, even when you see people in the pictures, like everyone just looks evolved. So this is not like anything like so outlandish, right? When we started flying in planes, that opened up a whole new level of consciousness. When we started having, obviously, the internet, like I come from a time where I was doing, like little project, like learning how to type like on the black screen with the green letters. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was like, that was all that the computer was. It was this big, huge box with a black screen and some green letters, some green illuminated characters. Okay. Like, but then even that was like, put us into higher consciousness from my mom's era, right? Where they didn't even have the green writing and the box, like, to write on. So, every single like decade, and it seems like every single year at this point, and then it might even go into every month. But in the last 100 years, our consciousness has really evolved because of just like technology and like different industries booming and evolving, right? So I say all that to say, our physical bodies are adjusting to this new level of the way that the world is. So we get hit with so many alerts, right? Emails, phone calls, text messages, social media alerts. You go into work, there's people coming at you when you're going into work. Zoom meetings, like all these things. So just when the first hour of hello, Grand Rising, the first hour that you were even alive or awake for the day, it's like, whereas 50 years ago, we just woke up and got our kids ready, or the husband just woke up, took a shower, had his breakfast, and went to work. Like, there wasn't this decision fatigue that was hitting us right at the beginning of the day. Okay, so is this all making sense? Like, let me know, like, do a thumbs up. Let me know, put some like, just do something so that way I know if you guys are vibing with me. Thank you guys for the compliments. I appreciate it. So this is, we don't really understand that for some of us, not all, and this is just something that you might want to dig into if you are having a tough time losing weight. You might be having adrenal fatigue, decision fatigue. Your hormones might be going crazy because there's just too much coming at you. There's too many decisions, and then our body's like, alert. And then it's just like, the way to protect it is to hold on to fat. It's to hold on to the calories, because it actually takes calories to like use our brain. Like, if you literally just sit here like and not move the entire day, this is what you see a lot of people in the hospital. This happens too, where they can't eat for whatever reason, and they're in a hospital bed, and then every day they're just shrinking and shrinking, because it literally takes, I believe, 1,300 calories just for simply existing. Just for simply existing, your body takes 1,300 calories to like do its functions, like for your heart to beat, for your organs to do what they're supposed to do, for you to breathe, like Like this is burning, like that's burning calories, right? So, like so our body's like, we need to hold on to as many calories as we can so we can like deal with this lifestyle. Because back in the day, 100 years ago, it was just very simple, right? Like even though I believe we had cars 100 years ago. I don't know when cars were developed, like in the 20s or 30s. I'm not sure about that. Let me know if you guys know. But I know it was in the early 1900s. And, we just had a car, cooked dinners, lunch, we celebrated birthdays, like we maybe had a work event. Like it was just a lot less decisions that were like being made. And then now we have like hundreds of things that are coming at us, right? And then don't forget about all of the different news platforms that are, if you don't turn them off, like they automatically pop up, like from Apple News, CNN, Fox News, and it's just hitting you. And then don't forget about the group messages, so you have your coworker group message, you have your friendship group message, you have your sister group message, you have your siblings group message, you have your group message with your best friends, you have a group message with your favorite family members, you have a group, so then there's all these groups, and then they're all hitting you up with all these different things. Did you hear about so-and-so? Did you see what happened in Turkey? Did you see what happened in India? Did you see, oh my gosh, right? So it's a lot. And so if you are finding that and then you got to worry about your own personal life at the end of that. So it's like, whoa. So if you feel like you don't have time, where you're like, I just can't lose the weight because I don't have time to actually do the workouts, or I can't lose weight because I don't have the time to meal prep or figure out what I want to eat, right? If you're an empath, things can affect you. Oh my gosh, absolutely. That's a whole nother layer. That's a great point. And then it's like, if you're an empath, you're taking on that, you're like, literally, it's amplified even more. So then it's like, and then you look in the mirror and you're just like, who is this person? Like, I used to be in shape, or I used to or I just want to lose 10 pounds. Like, why can't I just lose the 15 pounds? Like, well, it's like we have too many decisions to make. There's too many decisions to make. So, like, by the time we made all these decisions, okay, I'm reading about Turkey. Okay, I'm looking at this notification. I'm looking at this email. I got to have this turned in. I got to, that there's a deadline for that. Okay, oh, I need to look at my bank account. Oh, I need to do this. And it's just like, by the time you're done doing that, it's like, oh yeah, and I want to get my health together, and I want to get my spirituality together, and I want to lose some pounds, and I want to be a better X, Y, and Z. It's like, it's too much. So if you are finding that you are suffering from this, okay, and comparing yourself, oh, that's another layer. I lose weight on vacation while eating a lot, but see, that's the point right there. I lost weight on vacation while eating a lot, but I was stress free. Exactly. And comparing. So it's like, if you are somebody that is really struggling with this, check out your stress life. What does your stress temperature look like? Right? Look at your stress meter. Make sure you got to get that down. So you might want to spend a month just figuring out how to reduce stress in your life before you even start worrying about how to work out, what I need to eat. Just eat the same and do the same thing, but just peel back a layer of stress every single day. And then maybe in March, like, start thinking about, okay, now I cut that. So for example, for me, I mean, I've always been somebody that has loved health and fitness. Like, it's just, I feel like it's like almost like a meditation for me in a way. Like it brings me bliss and joy, right? But I noticed that I was like stressed out over wanting to lose fat more. And I'm like, why? Like, what's going on there? And then I just noticed that the only reason why I wasn't losing the last 7 pounds or whatever was because I was stressed out about losing the last 7 pounds and overthinking it and talking to myself, talking in my head about it. And then I just was like, look, I'm just gonna go to the gym and enjoy being at the gym and enjoy doing the reps and just listen to a fire podcast, listen to my music, and just enjoy being in this strong, amazing body that just I get to experience life in and just enjoy, like just be. And then I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden the weight started to drop off that I gained. I feel like most people gained like a little bit during like the pandemic, like when everything was really shut down. And so I felt like after that, I was like, oh my God, I gained like this weird 10 pounds of like pandemic weight or whatever. And then I want to get it off. But I was like, you know, like doing analysis paralysis about it. And then I just was like, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. As long as I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm safe, I have joy, I have the people that I love in my life. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And then boom, I leaned out, right? So, and of course, you know, with eating, I'm not going to hold you guys, you know, make it seem like, oh, just think about butterflies and everything and lose weight. No, but of course you want to make sure, you know, your nutrition is on point and your, again, especially depending on what you're trying to do too, like what your level of, commitment is and like what your goals are, your personal goals are. But I mean, at the end of the day, like when I just maintain my eating, but then just reduce the stress, reduce like the pressure around it. And I just was like, it just is losing this weight going to, there's chocolate in here. I was like, where is this chocolate? There's chocolate. From my protein bar. Dang. That's okay. What am I gonna do right here? Anyways, so, HD wig. This is, you know, God bless me with like my own wig that like just grows out of my head. It's like the coolest thing. It's just like, I don't know. I just wake up and then like, this is just here, like attached to my head. So, but yeah, I mean, God gave me a permanent wig. It's really dope. Okay. So yeah, so that's my main thing. My main point I wanted to get across, is just look at your stress levels and really look at your life. Take the time to look at your life and, peel back some stress layers. So like one of the things that I've been doing for the last like year, but like, after my grandmother passed, I really dove deep into purging. So I'm still going through it right now, which I never have been like a super over cluttery, like messy person. But I just was like, I want everything to be immaculate in my life now. Like, cause I was a full-time caregiver. I'm not her caregiver anymore. So that's actually freed up, a lot of like mental space for me to dive deep into, who I want to really be, what I really want to be doing with my life, and like, how do I elevate every single area of my life? And so I'm just taking it slow, right? And not stressed out about it. And I'm just like, okay, I want to get immaculately organized. Like I want every single drawer needs to be like if I feel like I'm going like this, like I open something, I'm going, I'm like, oh, it needs a structure. It needs some kind of like flow and structure. I want flow and structure in every single aspect of my life. The car, my gym bag, my wallet, like my hair care products, like everything needs to have ease and flow. So I'm like creating that right now in my life. And I've been, going hard with it and taking my time with it and creating a system and structure for every single, like literally from the one corner of my apartment and working my way through the entire thing. And every time I do that each week, I feel like there's more room in my energy field to like do more things, be more creative, be more imaginative, be less stressed, right? Get more creative with eating whole foods. Cause my main diet right now, honestly, is, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, obviously water. I do juicing, and then I have protein shakes, and I'll eat a lot of legumes like beans. So that's mainly it. Sometimes I have bread. Sometimes I have like I'll make tacos with like, a regular flour tortilla or whatever, but like that's like even calming down. But then when you have more room in your space and your energy field to just like think and create ease and flow and create systems and structures, you then all of a sudden like have all of this creativity and juice flowing through your veins, right? I don't eat any meat. I haven't had any meat for the last 6 years now, I believe. So yeah, that is my Friday morning rants. I hope you guys got some kind of value out of it. If you guys want to dive deeper into this stuff and really it allows space for flow of good creative energy, absolutely. Like we don't even realize it, but we're closing the valves in our energy field. And this is not woo woo. Like you can look up like we have a energetic magnetic field that they have scientists, like medical facilities have literally been able to see. I believe it goes it really goes out bigger, but they've been able to detect 8 feet worth of magnetism floating around our body. That's a fact. And so it's like once you kind of create systems and flow and ease, it's like you just feel lighter in your energy. You feel lighter in your day to day. Like you don't feel like you're chasing the day. You feel like you're creating the day, right? So just get really organized, reduce your stress, calm down. If you need to take a little mini vacation to just relax for a second, and you want to make sure you're not escaping, we just want to like take on, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, we want to, anyone joining in, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are also following. But as we go on throughout life, we want to figure out how to take on stress, work through it, and transmute it. We want to transmute it, right? Like we don't want to pack it down. Like we don't want to pack it into our energy field, like keep packing it down, packing it in the back of our brain. We want to transmute. Okay, make sure again you guys are liking as you guys are coming in, following as well. So if you guys want to really dive deep, I've done some really dope live trainings and have helped some people just right on the live. And it's I have a mini course. So if you want to click the link in my bio, click the first link there and it'll take you right to my mini course. The first 100 people that get to use this code that's linked on there. But if you want to dive deeper, if you're really serious about just transmuting all the trash, all the gunk, all the heaviness from 2022 and doing it in a real way. Like we had a real conversation, right? Like there's a lot of fluffiness out there. There's some really amazing, potent, like content out there. And that's what I want. That's what I'm about. And I like potency here. I like diving deep. I like for us to actually make a 1% better move going into tomorrow, right? So if you're really serious about that life, also too, if you just want to lose some fat and you're like, you know what, I'm not really ready to dive that deep yet, then you could get my How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide. Okay, so how to lose belly fat. It's available. It's on sale right now too for my birthday month. So definitely click the link in the bio for that as well. And what's cool is I bundled it with the mini course. So if you want to take the mini course, you get that How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide for free. And a lot of times people are like, oh, you look youthful, or, oh, you look like, I thought you were, this age. And typically it's like, oh, I thought you were like 27, whatever. A lot of the stuff that I do is in the How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide. Well, it's also in the mini courses too a little bit, but in the How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide, some of the stuff in there is a direct correlation as to why I have like a youthful vibe to me, I guess you could say. And it has a lot to do with like some of the systems and the ease and flow that I've created in my life. So again, you guys are on my TikTok right now. And then just click the link that's in the bio, and then my link tree will pop up. And then if you just click either the first, so if you just want the ebook guide, you could just click this one. If you want the mini course, it's how to create systems and rituals to massively transform your life. So you can tap into that. And it's live trainings that I've bundled together, and there's the ebook guide. And this system creates ease and flow. So you could take it. It's not like you'll be live with me. If you catch me live here, that's awesome. But it's bundled together. And if you click the course curriculum, these are all the things that you'll go through. So you literally have your journal out. You literally have your notes section on your phone out, and you just are doing all the different steps in these trainings. And I almost guarantee that after you do the trainings and you really implement the steps, you will see a quantum leap. And the reason why I say that, quantum means small, but quantum in the sense of like you have a whole nother reality now. Like you've just shifted into a different degree of reality, because you can really make the hard decisions to then have an easier and more flow of a life. But it's about actually like deciding to make the hard decision, and like making the decision with grace, right? Like, you know what? I'm going to do this. Like, this is how serious I am about my life. Like, this is how serious I am about the minutes of my life on this planet. So I am going to make the hard decision, make a pivot in my life so I can live out the rest of my beautiful years with ease and flow and joy, right? And going after what I want, right? And intentional. Exactly. So click the link in my bio, tap in with it. And again, if you want to just get the ebook guide, you could just get the ebook guide. I've gotten some really, really dope feedback about it. So definitely tap in with that. Also, it has, if you click the link in my bio, it has my link tree, has all my other social media accounts on there as well. So yes. So yeah, guys, any questions before I head off? Any questions before I head out? I'm going to wipe this chocolate off. Any more questions? Any more comments? Does anyone have a question about anything that I talked about? Thank you for the divine sent me here. I love it. Ooh, I love that. That's the whole reason why I just decided to start talking. I'm trying to connect with people that are really about transformation, really about making some major moves in their life. And then I would love to hear what you guys are doing, because there's some ideas that you guys might have for me, right? So we're all here. Definitely send my page to anyone else that can benefit from just the topics that we're talking about. Because again, you know, we hear about, oh, we'll just buy this system and just do these workouts and eat this food and you'll lose weight. And then all of a sudden people are gaining the weight back, or they find that they can't do it, and then they're feeling bad about themselves. And they're like, well, dang, like, what the hell? Like, I thought I had it together, or I thought when I bought this system that it's a tried and true system. Well, yeah, maybe somebody else had more better experience, because all this chocolate is all over the place. From this dang, don't leave open protein bars around. But yeah, you know, maybe that other individual literally just did not have as much stress as you. So you see all these amazing reviews about something that, you know, that was supposed to work, a tried and true system, but then that other person maybe doesn't have half the stress level that you have. Your words are so strong. I hope you have an awesome workout. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go in here. I could talk for hours about this. If you want to, again, dive deep, make sure to click the link in my bio. You could even buy it and gift it to somebody. Especially this is a good time of year during like the more of the winter season, right before spring hits. People could get their mind right and go into this, you know, spring and summer feeling better, and just transmuting the negative energy, and just transmuting like the tough decisions that they just don't want to make. Like, it's time. So All right, guys. Well, thank you, Earl. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Stay Busy. Thank you, Trey, Melody, Peter, user 2469, Leo, Focus Drew, Patrick, Mel, Della the Bell, and user 9336, Derek. Thank you guys all for tapping in with me and hanging out with me today. Click the link in my bio, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.